There are only ever two reasons that I come on camera with a do-rag or a hat. The first reason is because maybe I actually have to wear a do-rag. The second reason is because, maybe my hairline's looking crazy and I don't want to come on camera looking like a nigga who doesn't or can't afford haircuts. However, I'll have you know that that is not the case by taking my do-rag off, because I know somebody's gonna ask, so I might as well just fucking take this shit off my head for the one time. Oh, ignore that my forehead got stretch marks. I'm bald now. When I was struggling in school last semester, before I resolved that I was going to drop out, since I figured that that was the path I was going to take, I figured this summer has to be crazy for me. Like, I have to do some shit that I have never done before. I promised myself that I was going to do something stupid. Not something stupid, but like a I promised that I was going to get myself into some shit that's going to be memorable. Anyway, I did it. And I did a lot of it for basically the entire summer. I guess the best place to start by explaining those things to you would be my head. Now, I don't necessarily consider this a stupid thing, but to the people who didn't know that I was thinking about doing this probably made me look like super fucking impulsive. But I swear it wasn't an impulsive decision. I had come to a point where I wanted to change in my life, so I was like, you know what, let me... you know what, actually, let me show you the clippers I used to. Hold on. I bought, like actual good quality barber shit to shave my head. This cost me a little bit. It came in a set. There's another one, too, that's supposed to, line me up. Clearly, I don't know how to do that, because my hairline is looking crazy as fuck right now. But anyway, yep. All reliable, just, you know what I'm saying? And every single dread that I had on my head came off. Why I cut it, I just explained the mental half of it. Physically, it's because I fucked up my hair, like really bad. The only way I would get my dreads done is when my stepmom would do it. And because of the way our schedules were lined up with her work and my work, it didn't really match up to where there was like a perfect time that I felt like it was okay to ask her, can you do my hair? Because she's busy all the damn time and I don't want to bother her. So I was like, well, I'm gonna figure out how to retwist this shit myself. What did I do? I went on YouTube. I looked at one video. I looked at one video on how to do this shit, and I said, okay, yeah, this is it. This is how I'm gonna do it. I thought it worked out well, because my hair, it looked longer. It looked like I got it retwisted, but I was doing more damage than I could have ever been aware. And basically that accumulated, and once my dreads, got past fucking eyebrow length, I had to cut them off because I had damaged them too much up here. I wasn't taking care of the back. It was all frayed and messed. It looked insane. I might put some pictures in here depending on how much I want to embarrass myself in making this video. Okay, but all in all, that's some pretty base level shit that I just named. Cutting my hair, not that big a deal. Drugs. I don't mean no super hard shit. I'm not, I'm not Nav. I'm not out here popping pills. Every time I go out in public, I can't see because I'm fucking high as shit. No. I never took it that far. Maybe a couple times. Maybe more than a couple times. Anyway, I'm for sure cutting that out. This past summer, I smoked a lot. I smoked a lot of weed. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did. I smoked with my friends. I smoked with my friends' friends. I smoked with my other friends who I don't typically hang out with, but I started hanging out with them more just because I smoked, and then we would hang out and smoke. Go on places and smoked. By the way, all of these videos.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
By the way, everything that I'm talking about in this video, I have a lot more to say about it than what I'm letting on here, because I want this video to be short and concise, because there is a point that I'm trying to get to, but I have to name all of these things on my list first before I get. My point in saying this is, all of the things that I'm talking about will have their own separate videos in which I go in depth with. I like telling stories on this channel. It's not what a lot of y'all subscribe for, but you seem to be enjoying it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. School. Yeah, back in probably May, I think, is when we got out. Or no, it might have been before that. April, I believe. My school sent me an email letting me know that I am suspended. Yeah, from April up until August, I believe, like mid-August, I was not enrolled in school anymore. I was done. Because like I had said earlier in the video, I was going to drop out. So my plan was to... I had already stopped showing up and I was like, they're gonna eventually unenroll me. So like, I'm just not gonna go back. You know, like I already stopped showing up. It's grind time, and grind I did. I've gotten a lot of shit done, and we're gonna get to that in a second. But that's not the point right now. From April up until August, I was on an SAP appeal, and for those of you who don't know what that is, basically I have to make a plea explaining why I'm not doing well in school, which is why they suspended me. I wasn't doing well because I wasn't showing up, and I had to make an appeal, like a written appeal explaining what was going on with me and why my past 2 semesters were so horrible compared to my other ones. Now, the first one was, you know, readjusting, being back in person after COVID, you know, and everything. It was really weird. Then in the second semester, it just became, I don't even want to get into all of it here personally. Like it's a lot, like way more than I care to talk about. Last semester was tough, and I had ended up resolving that I wasn't going back. For the entire summer, I was basically avoiding making that plea, you know, explaining to my school why I was doing so bad, because I didn't care to try and do that because I didn't want to go back to school. Yeah, that was going on, but I'm going back to school. Okay, I don't want to say this is the only thing that I'm proud of, but it's the most tangible thing that I have achieved over this summer that I can be proud about, and that's my new car. I got a new car because, well, there were plenty of things wrong with my old one. If you know me personally, you know that I had hella car troubles with that. But I got a new one, and this one is nice. Cushiony, cotton-covered seats instead of leather, so I'm not burning in this California heat. It's got AC too. I'm happy about that. It's my last car now. Yeah, I'll be rolling around with the windows down all the time, even if it was raining. I still do that now because I like the rain, but that's not the point. I got a new car, and I'm proud of it. I've had a whole fucking, I don't even know what to call it. Jeez. I have had a whole saga over the course of this summer where I was and am still inching off of being so into this girl. But I shouldn't even be talking about it. Quite frankly, I really shouldn't be talking about it because it's not even something that should have happened. And like, that was the problem. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up, because like this was a big part of my summer. There was all this shit that was going on for me, like in this aspect of my life, that I could not talk about. And I can't talk about it now. Like I can't go into detail. It happened. And I couldn't tell anybody, bro. And it was like, you don't know. You don't know what you can't know, because I can't tell you. That's it. That's all I can say. Bleach is coming back in October. October 10th to be exact, which is a month and 10 days before my birthday. So I'll take that from the author as an early birthday gift, because obviously he knows I'm Bleach's #1 fan. I mean, look, don't do me, bro. Look. Now, this section could be an entire video in of itself, and I'm probably still going to do that because I have an idea for a full video on this topic. Essentially, at the beginning of summer, June, Webtoon, which is a website that's full of webcomics for those of you who might not know, they put out a competition for an action-based webtoon. They had people from all over the world, people who have accounts or are creators on the website, make basically a short fight scene that displayed the narrative of the story a little bit. It was obviously drawn very well. So they gave the submission date of June up until the end of July. So he had like a solid 2 months to put in as much work as possible and possibly win $50,000. That was the first place prize. And I was like, you know what? I'm already working on a webtoon. I could, to practice, you know, and also to possibly win 50 grand, because why the fuck wouldn't I want to do that? I'll make a submission, you know, like I'll compete. And that was my plan. It took me the whole 2 months to make the submission. It was 56 pages in total, and I didn't work on it every day for the 2 months that went by, which is why it took me 2 months. But had I done that, I certainly would have been done sooner. Point being, I missed the submission date and I put it out, and the results were not really, it didn't feel like a good return on the investment of time that I had put into making that project become tangible, you know, available to other people. It bothered me for a bit, but I learned something from it. But I'm gonna get into that when I make the video talking about it and showing y'all the pages, because I do still want them to be seen. Don't get it twisted. I want it to be seen. It's 56 pages of some of my finest work. Comic work, anyway. Illustration and comics are 2 different. 2 months from now, it's September. September what day? I don't know when I'm uploading this, but it's September right now. 2 months and some days, November 20th, I will be 21 years old this year. Yeah. Even the shit that I've been through this past summer, I mean, due to my own accord mostly, I don't think I'm gonna be the menace to society I thought I was gonna be when I turned 21. But I don't like alcohol. Smoking's cool sometimes, but I really don't like alcohol. So like I said, I don't think I'm gonna be wilding out like I thought I was when I turned 21 this year. What I do want to do though is get a group of my friends to go like either bungee jumping or skydiving with. Most of these niggas are scared of heights, so I don't think they're gonna be down for either. So I might just end up going by myself, but I'm still going to invite them. And if I do, I might vlog that shit. I don't know how to do vlogs, but I will figure that out if I can make that happen. In one of my previous videos, I think I said something about abandoning the idea of perfection in order to just like make anything, or just be you, just live your life without trying to be perfect in every aspect, which is a problem that I had for a very long time. Like I was saying, I think I mentioned that before, and I've actually been practicing that a lot this summer. That's one of the more positive mental progressions I've had as of late. I've been practicing not being perfect in every aspect, and it's allowed me to do a lot of things that previously I wouldn't have done, or it just would have taken me way longer to do than it has. And it's just taught me to be more grateful for the minor things that happen in life, rather than trying to make everything some miraculous grand scale achievement. Because if it's not, then your expectations are never met, and overall you're just gonna lead an unhappy life, which I was for a very long time. Don't get me wrong, I'm still not the happiest motherfucker around, but I'm a lot happier than I was, and I'm happy I can say that. Lastly, before I end things off and get into what I'll be talking about next week, that's right, I'm uploading, or okay, listen, I feel like I have made promises time and time again about the upload schedule on this channel. I don't have an upload schedule. I am a struggling, I'm a starving artist. I'm not starving because luckily I have a job that, you know, it isn't just my art, so I do have income, but that's not the point. I am busy. I can't upload all the time, and I can't upload as much as I would like to because I don't always have the time to record and edit. Editing the way I do takes a lot longer than it does to record. But my point is I will try to continue uploading once a week, because I think I can manage that. If I just record at the beginning of the week and then edit and have it out by, I don't know what day. I'm not gonna set a day because I don't wanna hold myself to something and not be able to deliver. Anyway, I'll try to upload once a week. That was a lot just to say that. The direction of this channel in general is something that I'm still not the most certain about. I'll be honest with you. I had one of my viewers suggest to me, I don't remember your name. I'm gonna put it on the screen because I remember the comment, but I don't remember your name. And I thank you for suggesting this because I'm actually gonna try this shit out. Not in the video that you'll see next week, but the one after that. I recorded 2 Try Not to Laughs, and then I reacted to some, I don't know if you guys know what street beefs are, but I reacted to some of those, and I think if I can make those videos come out the way that I am envisioning them in my head, then they'll be pretty cool, and depending on how you guys feel about them, I may or may not do more. As of right now, this channel is kind of just a thought log for me, low-key. Like, I come on here and I express what's been going on with my life. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you did, I doubt many people made it to the end of the video, so if you did, you're awesome. And I wish the best to you in life. But anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you in next week's video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe. Peace out.